Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAdie's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee, coming back at you guys with, you guessed it, another Marvel Zombies video. I mean, what else are we gonna cover? DC zombies? Deceased? Don't make me laugh. Yeah, I know I still need to cover that actually. Don't worry, it's coming. Someday. Now, you guys did seem to like our last video that we did where we went over if Master Chief from the Halo series could survive the Marvel Zombies virus. I do have that linked in the video description below. With the newest season of Gen V underway, we put together another video in this series where we'll be discussing if Homelander from the hit series The Boys even has a chance of surviving this hellish disease. But before we hop into things, as always, I wanted to let you guys know that our 2-week free superhero training plan is live. If you're looking to get in superhero shape this year, follow us on Instagram at McAdie's Fitness. I have the link to the program in my bio. It will give you access to my app, where you'll get access to the program. If you're interested in more advanced one-on-one personal training plans, feel free to shoot your boy a message with code SUPER. With that out of the way, let's see if our psychotic Superman wannabe Homelander could survive the Marvel Zombies virus. The virus. Before we start frying people with laser eyes, let's talk about what we're dealing with. The Marvel Zombies virus isn't your typical infection. This isn't The Walking Dead or a flu that just turns you into a mindless brain eater. It's a cosmic level plague, originating from another dimension and capable of infecting gods, mutants, and cosmic entities alike. We've seen it bring down Thor, Silver Surfer, Galactus, literal forces of nature. Once you're bitten, it's kinda game over. You don't die, unless you're eaten completely like our poor boy Magneto. You just keep your mind and your hunger, which might be its cruelest twist. It spreads through bites, scratches, and blood contact. Even beings with advanced healing factors like Wolverine and Deadpool eventually fall to it. So, does Homelander have what it takes to resist something that's basically wiped out every god Marvel has ever made? Homelander's powers. Homelander on paper looks untouchable. Super strength, flight, invulnerability, heat vision, enhanced hearing. Basically a walking PR-friendly Superman with extreme daddy issues. He's shredded through planes, buildings, and people without breaking a sweat. If we're talking raw power, he's got enough juice to level most of the infected Avengers in round 1. Just picture it. Zombie Captain America sprinting at him. Homelander just grins and grabs a shield midair and blasts him into red vapor. Zombie Spider-Man swings in. Homelander fries him into dust before he can even hit him. In the early stages of the outbreak, he's not just surviving, our boy is thriving. And the man would be treating the whole thing like one big press event. If you see anyone infected, remember to smile. Homelander's got it handled. But power alone doesn't guarantee survival. In a universe where cosmic zombies eat Galactus for lunch, Homelander's durability is impressive, but not infinite. The infection factor. Here's the problem. Homelander isn't an alien. He's not Kryptonian, he's not divine, he's a human science project pumped full of Compound V. That means no matter how tough he is, he's still got flesh, blood, and a bloodstream for that virus to infect. And as we've seen, the Marvel Zombies virus has taken down beings far tougher than him. If Wolverine can get infected despite his healing factor, Homelander's odds aren't great. All it takes is one slip. One drop of infected blood in his mouth, a scratch that breaches his skin, or a brawl with someone like Zombie Hulk, and our boy is done for. His arrogance only makes things worse. Homelander loves to show off. He'd dive headfirst into combat, tearing through the infected while laughing at their weaknesses. That is, until one of them manages to get a lucky shot in, and that's all it would take. The psychological downfall. Let's talk about the real ticking time bomb elephant in the room, and that's Homelander's mind. Because physically, he's horrifying. Mentally, he's a collapsing skyscraper waiting for one more crack. Homelander is powered by validation. He needs the crowd. He needs the cheers. He needs that spotlight. Drop him into the Marvel Zombies world where humanity is basically gone. No cameras, no adoring fans, no VOT PR team crafting the next Saving America commercial. And you've taken away his lifeline. He'd last maybe a few weeks before paranoia starts to set in. I mean, let's be fair, bro was having a full-on mental breakdown just over a few gray hairs in the last season. He'd start hearing voices, maybe even start talking to the zombies as if they're his audience. And when Homelander's fear kicks in, he doesn't get smarter, he gets violent. He'd turn on anyone still alive, convinced they were plotting against him. It's the same meltdown we saw in The Boys, just magnified in a world that already thrives on madness. And hey man, I don't think there'd be much baby milk left in the apocalypse, so yeah, it's a wrap for your boy. Possible allies or enemies. If Homelander landed in this universe early enough, he might try to form a team. Maybe he'd see zombie Iron Man or a zombie Cap and think, hey, I can fix them. I can lead them. But the Marvel Zombies don't play team sports. All they play is, they display buffet. The second they smell blood, they're ripping through that VOT-branded cape like it's tissue paper. Could he side with the few surviving humans? I doubt it. Homelander doesn't really protect people, he performs for people. Without an audience, they're just expendable props in his delusion. Honestly, he'd probably feed survivors to the zombies if it meant his own survival. So odds are he'd either try to rule the undead or die trying. The cosmic scale problem. Even if by some miracle he avoided infection, what's he gonna do when the cosmic zombies show up? We're talking zombie Thanos, zombie Scarlet Witch, zombie Sentry, beings who casually consume entire planets. Homelander's heat vision is strong, sure, but when zombie Sentry drops out of orbit moving faster than light, Homelander becomes an instant hors d'oeuvre, and there's no amount of Compound V that can fix that. The verdict. So could Homelander survive the Marvel Zombies virus? Short term, sure. He'd crush early stage outbreaks, probably see himself as humanity's savior, and maybe even believe this was his destiny. Long term, not a chance. Between his human biology, his unstable ego, and his inability to operate without an audience, Homelander would self-destruct long before the virus got him, and when he finally does fall, a zombie Homelander might be the worst thing this universe has ever seen. Because the only thing scarier than Homelander craving attention is Homelander craving flesh. So what do you guys think? Does Homelander's God complex carry him through the apocalypse, or does he end up as another face in the undead crowd? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Remember, you are awesome and loved, God bless, and I will see you in the next one.